Okay, I wanted to do a quick recording of a kitchen demo that we did recently, and I want to show you, not this picture, but I want to show you this being the end result. This is what we want before I can install a sink base cabinet. I'll kind of walk you through things a little bit. As you can see, this is the drain. And then we have a T coupling right here for the dishwasher. This is the valve to shut off the dishwasher. This is the supply line, stainless steel, going to the dishwasher. This is the drain for the dishwasher. But the main thing is to address this T coupling and then this drain. And then I also like to get rid of these because these are probably, a lot of times because they're not exercised, these shutoffs, valves, don't work anyways. But I also like to get rid of these guys because if you could imagine, I'll get rid of some of this writing. If you can imagine, it'd be awfully difficult to install a cabinet with this T in the way and this long drain line in the way. And I'd have to make a pretty good size hole, more than necessary, for this shutoff valve. So that's why we like to clean this up, and a lot of times I have my plumber do it because I know it won't leak. So this is a lot cleaner. So now you can see I can slip my cabinet in. I have to drill a hole at the bottom of the cabinet for this guy, and another hole for this guy. Now, sometimes when we drill this hole, we have to make it bigger. And actually sometimes we have to make it a little bigger for this hole too. But you can use what they call a, there's a finish washer you can put around pipe to cover that hole. The name is, I can't remember exactly the name of it, but they have a very common thing that you can slip around a copper pipe. You wouldn't do it around a drain, but I suppose you could if they make them big enough. But you would do it around a copper pipe. Now, one other thing to note: ideally we want the drain and the supply lines coming through the floor. Then it makes it really clean to slip over the sink base cabinet, if that makes sense. But a lot of times we end up seeing the drain coming from the wall and the supply lines coming from the floor. In bathrooms, a lot of times we see the drain line coming from the wall and the supply lines coming from the wall, which is also fine. But having the drain line in the wall and the supply lines in the floor kind of makes installing a sink base a little harder.